hand. You know, really, I was thinking about it, Denise. What's so great about this whole hour is that we are going to do from your shoulders to the tip of your toes, you know? And that's every body part is pretty much covered in this 1 hour of Tommie Copper, which I think is so great. Now, there's two things you're going to get when you get what we call the hand and wrist collection. So first of all, you're going to get a pair of hands with the fingerless gloves, right? It's kind of hard when it's on this darker color to see, but anyway, the other thing you're going to get are these great wrist pieces. These are your compression for your wrists. Now I'm going to take my jewelry off, but let's talk about these. You're getting all four pieces for $32.98. There are also sizes, small, medium, large, and extra large. How do we know our size?
Yeah, it's a glove size. If you know your glove size, this is the way this works too. The biggest shout out, there you go. Small, you could look through that that circumference from between your thumb and around the back of your hand if you don't know your glove size. But they're very forgiving because they're fingerless. There's silicone on the back side, so if you're gripping a steering wheel or a lawnmower or a gardening tool, or what if you're a gamer, you're on your devices, first of all, this helps you with all the, the aches and the pains that can go on through those fingers, hands, and knuckles. But the
that's
grippers
what
are
you're talking about right there.
Yes,
Sorry, I just was waiting for the camera to get there because I want you to realize that can help you hold a pen. It can help you hold like pots and pans that are in the kitchen if they're heavy and your hands are hurting. Like you said, gripping the steering wheel, things like that. You don't realize how important that is until you're wearing them and you go to grip something. But these are terrific. So what are these really helping?
Yeah, well, because it's Tommie Copper and it's compression, it's helping you recover quicker from sore, achy, repetitive movements, sore joints, sore muscles, but it's also pain relieving properties. And it's infused with copper and zinc, which means it's not going to get the odor. It's our patent, and these are made to be active. So if you are sweaty, it wicks the moisture away, and the fact that they don't get stinky is pretty good. And the laundering is the same. Throw them in the washer, throw them in the dryer. They will air dry even before your stuff that you threw in the dryer gets done, because they're just lightweight, they're comfortable. And as you said, there's four pieces, so you can choose. You can just wear the wrist sleeves if you like, if you've got that, wrist that needs a little more support and stabilization or just aches from time to time, or wear it with just the glove, or wear them as a two-piece combo and really get that full hand and lower wrist effect.
And I'll tell you, I've said it many times on air, I have arthritis in my hands and it goes into my wrist. But where it normally is right here between my thumb and my forefinger. And we write a lot on our cards. This is our information that we come out here with, and in a day like today with 4 hours, I could have 40 different products. Well, I'll tell you, my hands can get really tired after writing a lot, and I'll put these on, and it's like it gives me a sense of energy in my hands. I can't hardly even explain it except to say that it must be because of the compression and the helping of the circulation that makes me feel like that.
And the infrared, because these also have infrared capabilities, which again, I'm going to call out. Not LED infrared where you have to sit plugged in, tethered to a cord for a treatment. This is woven into the fibers, so that sensation you're probably feeling as soon as you put it on is that little bit of compression that helps improve the circulation right away, which gives you that tingly. And that infrared, which just doesn't feel sweaty, it doesn't feel hot or cold, it just is just maintaining and regulating, if you will, your body's temperature.
So there I put on, on this wrist, I put the wrist sleeve and the hand sleeve. On this side, I just put the wrist sleeve, but now I can put the hand sleeve back on, and you can have both going on. The whole thing is compression helps the blood flow, is really a lot of what it does. Isn't that right?
100% what it does. And when it does that, your body will recover and respond a little quicker when you introduce that compression.
Yeah.
So if you have sore, achy body parts, wearing this will help your recovery time to decrease or diminish.
Right.
It helps with pain. The premium anti-odor we keep going over, that's exclusive to Tommie Copper. It's our patent, a weave of copper and energy. But our fabrics are always lightweight, breathable, flexible, 4D stretch. They wick moisture away, so you're never feeling like, oh, I can't wait to get this off.
Yeah,
To the
no,
contrary,
so
we
comfortable.
want you to want to wear these things because
Yeah.
we want you to feel better. We want you to be
That's
more
right.
active if that's what your goals are.
Yeah.
And we're here to help you every step of the way with Tommie Copper.
The other thing I was going to say was working out with like small weights. You know, this is sometimes grabbing weights, and it will be fine at first, but then, you know, I'm working out with weights and it's like my hands just want to drop them because it's like it gets heavy in my hands and they start to ache. That's why even working out, if you are hanging on to a bicycle, if you're hanging on to, you know, a treadmill, this can help because it's really keeping that blood flowing. And I just think they're super important. I use mine quite often and I just love them. Now let's show sizes again. You go with your glove size. To be honest with you, I have small hands, so I have the small. I would say if a small glove is a little too small for you, go to the medium or the large, but you don't want it to get too big either because you want it to be able to be
want
compressive.
the compression.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I'm working on it. I'm taking them off. Okay, it takes time. Take them all off. In the meantime, we are going to talk about some great socks, and don't forget about the tank tops. The set of 2 tank tops